Welcome back to another video with the Unspecialist. This time around, we're going to be addressing the question, are your friends useless? So we've all heard the cliches and sayings that you're the average of the people around you, you're only good as your circle, your network is your net worth. And most certainly these expressions have value. Otherwise, they would not have become so ubiquitous and common in our daily lives. But what I'm here to address is the reaction to these expressions, because oftentimes the reaction to these expressions, especially in the quest for productivity, is to abandon your current friend group or just destroy your circle and build a new one, or to try to fit in somewhere else. And for most people, that's a terrible idea. Instead, what you should seek to do is to manage your current circle. I have an entire playlist of videos on this subject, so I'm going to link it at the end of this video. Now, the average person has at least a few good people around them. And the whole concept behind managing your circle is to identify those people and to cultivate those relationships. And this is where the whole idea of useless friends come in. Now, I have to reiterate, useless doesn't equate to bad. Obviously, you have to get rid of the bad people in your circle. I'm speaking of among the remaining good friends or good relationships that you have, there are some people that we may tend to tag as useless. So you look at yourself and you see that you're growing, you're progressing in life, and you're satisfied with the different goals that you may be hitting. You might be an entrepreneur, whatever your mindset is. You look around at the people around you and you see that they may not be growing at the same rate, or they may not be growing at all. And you could look at these people and say, shucks, these people are useless. But that may not necessarily be the case. They may, in fact, just not be useful to your current goals or aims. They could very well be good people, great to hang out with, good to talk to, salt of the earth people, people that you could trust. However, when it comes to your specific goals, whether it be your business or whatever it is, they just may not be able to help you progress in that regard. So these are people that don't necessarily have big network value, or they may not be able to potentially connect you to a bigger or better network. That doesn't necessarily mean that you should just discard and forget about these people or treat them like a jerk. But what you need to do is recognize where they can be helpful or where they may not be helpful, and then treat them accordingly. So you might realize that they're not the best people to bounce ideas off of, or when it comes to building your business or building systems, they may not be the best to pull in to work with. However, when you do actually build that business, they may indeed be your first supporters. Now, if you're taking the process of building your business or growing whatever ideas you have going, certainly you may need to spend less time with these people. But the idea or concept of them being useless is only in relation to whatever your aims and objectives are. That's never an excuse for you to treat otherwise good people poorly or to forsake them, because that's where you'll get the instances of persons becoming really successful and forgetting where they come from, forgetting their humble beginnings, and leaving behind a lot of good people that either help them or encourage them along the way. And the help I'm referring to, again, is not in the context of, okay, they contributed some sort of idea or networking opportunity to help you grow your business, but those are people that spoke well of you when you weren't around. Those are people that always encouraged you, people that believed in you, even if they couldn't actually contribute to the process. So I hope this video was in some way helpful or useful to you. Let me know in the comments if you know of such people or you have such people in your personal life, persons that may not necessarily be able to help you with on the technical or business side, but they're certainly good people to have around, and as I said earlier, salt of the earth people. Be sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content in the future. This is the Unspecialist saying, stay productive and stay pragmatic. Peace.